Yeah, the second half of the tower yesterday wasn't better than the first. Um,
Somehow I'm not surprised.
it involved, like, there were rising platforms you had to jump onto,
Oh no, that's...
um, which didn't move until you were on them because there was a fight to get them to move. But like they were really small, and fortunately I didn't miss one. But I'm very, very surprised by that fact.
Yeah.
Particularly the last one, which I have to admit, I looked at the guide to see if it had a specific trick for getting onto, and it did. I can't imagine how I'd have got onto it otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. Time to try this boss again.
So, Shiva is in is at war with Solaris, I guess. And they have an army that they're training that's relatively insignificant by the look of things.
Wow, this is Final Fantasy VII as heck. You find people doing squats.
It's true. FF7 Gaiden.
I am the secret agent, man. God.
Well, ain't I cool?
I don't... Austin was like, oh... I reread his review of Xenoblade X and got mad at it.
I saw
But
that.
one of the things he pointed out was like, oh wow, this NPC said something really inane. And it's like, holy fuck, did you actually play Xenogears? Because, oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. These are rebels against Solaris in some way that I don't really understand. So the situation is bleak, I guess. That's where I came in. I found a place, a Let's Play online, and compared where I am to it, and I'm almost exactly halfway through.
Well, that's good.
Yep. I think I can go back to 2 hour streams instead of 3, which is a nice relief.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I can walk across these. I can't fall off them. That's a relief.
That looks treacherous.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, this guy does a lot of damage.
What are you playing?
Wild Arms 2.
Ah.
I'm kind of behind on everything, but also I don't need to play at the pace that I was playing Xenoblade X. I can go a third that speed.
Yeah. Well, with Wild Arms, probably.
No, I mean for both of them combined. Like, I'm probably going to end up putting like 80 to 90 hours into both of them combined over the next 3 weeks. Compared to 80 in one.
I suppose. I like that we've got a proper Sky City, though.
That's nice, yeah.
It's... Wait, what? It's very visually distinct from other locations in the game.
Okay, I can take one more of those.
I like how this is, for all that it's floating in the sky, basically a medieval castle. We'll definitely make our floating sky city out of stone. That's solid building principles.
It's usually more solid because there's more stone beneath it, but that doesn't hold up.
It certainly won't hold up.
Somehow it will.
It
I forgot
has
to
done
use
for
the
500
card.
years.
Yeah. You missed, you stupid asshole.
The JRPG experience. I found a dog. It's a big fluffy dog. But I can't make it bark.
Oh, wow, that was 3 attacks worth of damage. Oh, and that was also a lot of attacks worth of damage.
I found the Choo Choo place. Oh god.
You found the... Oh no, that's a lot of choo-choo. Oh, I didn't get to use the lucky card. I didn't get double experience.
Who knows? Aww. This Choo Choo wants me to tell him, her, it, that everybody on the ground is nice. I'm gonna do it.
We're the Odessa Special Unit. Ptolemy and his fun friends.
Wait, what?
In quotes. Ptolemy and his fun friends.
Oh boy. So the shop here didn't say what it was selling, just said it'd be great if you bought lots and lots of them. That translation.
Oh, also, there's a fucking character whose name I want to say out loud because it's incredible. Let me go back and find the tweet where I tweeted this. It's a few hours ago now. Before all the freaking out about Berseria getting a cool OP.
Yeah. I'm totally here for Flo doing the intro to a Tales game. That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so this dungeon is named Mount Chug Chug because of all the mining machinery. But
Ye gods. Where does
okay,
this
so the leader of the people who just tried to paint like themselves as a revolutionary terrorist group is named Vinsfeld Radamanthus.
That's a name.
And he makes a remark that's like, you'll remember that name. And I'm like, yeah, not for the reasons you think, buddy.
God damn it, there's an exit from this town that you can't get back in through. Don't do that.
We're broadcasting clandestinely. Since we didn't have contact, let's at least do some bold propaganda. Ha, ha, ha.
Hello,
Like,
surface people.
You think Xenogears has a rough translation?
Hello, surface people. Look at this picture. It's me and my wife a long time ago. This is like a guy living in a sky city. He's like, yeah, the hard thing to believe is that I was young once. And now we just met him and he's like, please go scatter my ashes on the ground. Oh god. Let me drop the conversation, please.
You can't escape the old person talking!
Oh, there we go. If you pause and unpause, you can, thankfully.
Good.
Why are you starting your speech with but? Is that a translation thing?
Maybe.
That's a cat. Yes, just about. So I may be a new hope.
Yes, but will you be the Return of the Jedi?
Probably, let's be honest here. It's either the Return of the Jedi or the fucking Return of the Jesus.
Why not both?
Well, I mean, they're pretty similar in some important respects.
Oh, I love civilian platforming. What is this garbage? That's... The deep sea bros. Okay. I'm gonna get to re-experience all this when I get back into this myself, but oh my god.
Oh hey, it's an actual jukebox. Cool, I found the Temple of Time music. Let's get out of here.
So, there was just a line of dialogue in this about how hearts close themselves off with invisible borders, and those become invisible lines that become the borders of nations. And it's just like, okay, that's really terribly translated.
Yeah.
But also incredibly cheesy.
Yep. When will it be the day we can understand what all this loneliness and sorrow was for? Oh. Okay, I think I'm done with this place now. Let's go see the Queen.
Wow, that's immense. Someone just tweeted the most ghastly shit on a business account.
Really?
Yeah, I just retweeted the thing with it. Advocating for genocide. So, fucking
Lovely.
great.
Ah. Mind you, The Guardian, which is supposed to be the left-wing paper in Britain, published a eugenicist the other day.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm. About the same time that the Mail was outing, or extorting Lily Wachowski into outing herself. That was a bad evening.
Yeah, that's kind of a terrible
British press is fucking
Night
awful.
old.
Oh, right, so I have to go and find... What's her face?
Right, the town's this way. Oh yeah, so I had to like deal with the fact that one of the one of the characters that I got to name, her base English name is Marivel, and it's Maribel. So I had to fix that, but also I got spoiled a little bit, and it turns out she's a fucking vampire.
Ah. Right, this is the lift that I need. I didn't realise that was the lift because it wasn't glowing. So easy. A rocking horse. Found a child's memory from long ago. But nobody could take that away. Holy shit.
Wow! That's pretty incredible. That's
Yeah.
like Blue Dragon, you found nothing.
It's so much more than you found nothing, though. It's like you found reminder of how serious you're supposed to take this game.
But you couldn't handle it, so you put it back.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Okay, that's probably definitely a Trigun reference in one of the paintings on fucking in Wild Arms 2.
Like, that's not the furthest out of the way from Wild Arms in terms of theme
Yeah,
and content.
Yeah, but like I'm actually impressed that it's like a relevant reference.
Yeah.
And it's just like this fucking one-off texture.
How do I get out of here again? This actually feels very Skies of Arcadia at the moment. And not just because, like, people living in the sky and all. Oh boy. That's definitely Vash. That's absolutely definitely Vash. Fucking hell. Oh, I tapped out.
What a weirdly not weird thing to put in this game.
JRPGs, occasionally they work. Apparently, long ago, a lone choo-choo was taken from this town by Wiseman. I bet that's Choo-Choo Choo-Choo.
The party member Choo Choo.
Wait, Choo-Choo can join the party?
Yeah. Was that a spoiler?
Oh, God. Takahashi, why? Why? This is a library where many books are gathered. This place is packed with many ancient books that you cannot find on the surface. Oh my god, if you're a book fanatic, you'll drool over books like our first print, limited books, autograph books, banned books, and mountains of hard-to-find books, and more mountains and mountains of books. Like, I think that's supposed to be bad writing, but also, what the hell?
I have no idea what the fuck the location names in this are supposed to be.
In Wild Arms.
Yeah, the King of Mariabul. And Silvaland, which is pretty clearly the Forest Nation.
Oh hey, it's Wiseman. Sorry. Wait, hang on. My father was from Shivat? I thought my father was from Solaris. I have had these two completely different antithetical places completely confused in my head all game because they are both sky countries. One queen. Who is actually 522 years old.
The Sylvan Woods is such a
That's somewhat redundant.
Statement.
So, hopefully we have found some exposition. Wiseman's working for you. Okay, that explains one thing, I think. I can't remember what thing it explains, but it explains something. But there's no guarantee that you aren't the same as Solaris. I mean, they seem completely antithetical to Solaris in every way, now that we've met some of them. Yes, Mom, I'll go to bed. Sure. And more external areas. Everyone is fighting to understand the meaning of death. That is a sentence. You lost to us in your Siebzehn. Maybe the idea is you actually didn't.
It wasn't quote-unquote our own strength, but the strength of Tim.
What?
There's a character named Tim!
Is that a Monty Python reference?
I don't know, but it sure is so funny as funny as if it were.
Oh man.
I didn't save since last time I fucking did anything. Whoops! I hope I don't die to this boss.
Good luck.
Surprise boss, Thunderbolt Battle Monster, Elabart.
That's the problem this
Oh.
game has a lot, is just surprise bosses. Wait. That's a rather old picture. Is it a picture of a family? Parents, a girl and a younger brother. Everyone's seems to be smiling happily. That's a good typo. Apparently I'm supposed to rest in the castle, but I don't know where to go to rest. Here? Oh, that'll do. Is that a chest? Nope, it's a non-chest chest.
It's an environmental chest instead of a mechanical one.
Yeah. I mean, it looks different enough to the actual chests in the game that it's not too misleading.
Man, I hate it when fucking scan never gives you boss information. Like, that's the whole useful part of it.
Yeah. that's what I'm really feeling with FF13, because Libra in that doesn't give you the actually most important information that you need. You have to use a Libra scope to get a complete Libra on the first try. It's like, fucking tell me what I want to know!
At least in later bits, I think at least in later bits, you can just equip a Kill Libra thing and get more data on stuff you already know outside of the game info on.
Well, you get, like, as you kill things that you have Libra'd, you get more information on them.
Yeah. Like, it just kind of naturally builds, like, if you hit it with a certain element, it'll mark down whether it does more or less damage or whatever.
Yeah. Right, I've rested, now I need to go back to the throne room, I think. I like this throne room device where you enter and, like, the steps up to her and the shield have to retract before you can speak to her. Oops. Oh, it's translated the, like, the yeses at the start of things. Because there's that Japanese thing where you hear a command or a demand from a superior, and the first thing you say is hi, and it's just included those in the translation.
Which is a little sloppy, but it works.
Yeah. A lone Gebler soldier has... got on board. Also, like, Maria's mech is called 17, which is German for 17, but it's misspelled. It's spelled S-E-I, and it should be S-I-E.
Yeah.
I got really confused by that on stream yesterday.
That, like, the verbal, instant, like, the leading with a response like that, also reminds me of, how people make fun of Metal Gear a lot. Because it's a very Japanese written game, so there's a lot of, like, confirmation that you're listening in Japanese.
Yeah.
And that shows through when it kind of sounds goofy in English.
Metal Gear?
Like, there's a video called Snake Has Some Questions or whatever, and it's just, like, every response.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. Okay, I did fine. I didn't die. Yay. Got 5,600 EXP. I gained 3 levels from that fight.
Fucking hell. Who should I leave? I will leave Ellie because, frankly, she's not that useful. I only keep her around because I like her. I have an irresistible magnetism towards being told, this is the main character. This is the second main character. So I can't get back to the regular shop, apparently. So this random choo-choo has turned up to say he's a legendary vendor and will act as a shop.
The Odoryuk medium is opening up. Oh my god. Tim! You're glowing!
Tim is still around, huh?
He's gonna be a party member. Actually,
Holy
look
crap.
at wow, that's a big mech.
Maria's mech gets twice as much HP as its base as my currently fully upgraded Weltor does. That's a bit... Oh no, hang on, I wanted to buy some stuff. Shit.
This screenshot is just Tim going, ah!
Dynamite Rod. I've got to buy Ellie a Dynamite Rod. Does that show the amount of upgrade? It must do. Holy shit! An extra 24 points of defense.
Yeah, red is up.
But no, I thought red was the raw... I thought it had to be the raw value, but it's the increase, which
it's the difference.
That's just... wow. I saw it, hang on.
Oh, yep. Here's the reflectors from the first game for the teleportation beam of light.
Oh no, hang on, that's Maria. That's why. There we go. It's weird to me how your armor also counts as accessories in this. So your helm and your mail
yeah.
are like the accessories, so you could swap. I don't think you can wear two hats. I should try to wear two hats at some point. But
Playing Wild Arms 2 is playing a normal game and also playing a game where you try and figure out what the term was originally and how they fucked up localizing it. Varuyuki says, how is that a word?
so I can't actually take the lift down because it's just closed halfway down. You can get in the lift and it will descend half its length, but the shaft is closed halfway down, rather than just deactivating the lift car.
That seems dumb enough that it would actually happen.
Yeah. Also, this level looks like it's huge. Oh. Fortunately, there's an emergency shaft that we can climb down manually. Which is apparently enormous. I like these enemies where the appropriate way to beat them is just 6 consecutive triangle attacks. And also their attack is a fucking massive saw blade.
That only does 1 damage.
Oh, there are some brilliantly goofy enemy attacks in this.
It probably helps that you got those absurd weapon or armor upgrades.
Yep.
Compared to... Oh, she learned a Robo Punch. Is she also a robot? Or does she just, like, have a robot arm or something?
I don't know. She's
think
got
it's
a
a
head
death
laser beam,
Oh
rear
my
missiles, and
She
a
is a robot!
I mean, she talks constantly about her... Oh no, her father's the robot guy. Like, you know in the caves at the beginning.
Oh! Balthazar.
Well, that's her granddad, actually, but...
Yeah. So, I'm watching a cutscene with the bad guys in Wild Arms 2, and one of them goes, so they're acting like they're allies of justice, quote unquote. I can't stand that stuff, it's offensive.
Oh boy. These things have a lot of health. Also, her attacks appear to be electrical in some way. She's definitely a robot.
Also, she's a lot smaller than,
Yeah, she's
than she kind of puts on.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a young girl. My god, these things have a lot of health. I'm so... After yesterday, I'm so used to the friggin' mech battles that I'm forgetting how to do the
Normal
non-mech
ones.
battles, which, honestly, this system is much better thought out. Like, the mechs, the attrition just gets absurd.
Yeah.
But
I feel like the worst is when you get a game with a decent translation, but you know the game needed like another editor, just like another single person to make sure that the script reads like a normal person would speak in English.
wouldn't that be nice?
Silverland Castle is in the middle of the forest. Oh look, this giant forest reminds me of the fucking place from Wild Arms 1. Here's the castle.
Cool. These things have an attack where they do as much damage to you as they've taken in the entire battle. That one just used it when I hadn't damaged it at all.
Nice.
Yep. And apparently they will only use it once as well, so... But this is definitely a kind of Shinra Mansion type level. In that all the enemies have like weird special mechanics. Most of the enemies have weird special mechanics. Oh, I get it. They're tied to these monolith things. First, and if you kill them while they're still in monolith form, they're safe. Oh dear. So the thing to do is definitely to take one out and then just leave the other until it hatches.
Yeah. How convenient. There's a terrorist attack. Right as I need to prove myself to the queen of this nation.
That is a sentence that could only emerge from a video game.
You're a safe person. Wow! I forgot! I got 3 level ups from that. So I was at mostly full health, but now I'm like 300 health short. Whoops! Far to the east. Okay.
I love how much effort they put into the kind of ready animations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not that detailed, but there's so much energy to them. have matching shadows and stuff. Whoa! That was a lot of damage all of a sudden.
Yeah, that... At least it was spread out and not focused.
Yep.
I think I recognize this bits of this world from Wild Arms 3, but I don't think they're in the same world. Might just be similar geography.
Or the same environment design.
Yeah.
Just, I'll copy that thing I did in the other game. It's fine, no one will notice. It's only Wild Arms. Oh, give me the interesting enemies. These are just a slugfest.
Wow. They blew up a church.
Dang.
Quote from the bad guy: whenever I have this much fun, my glasses start falling down. Cue glasses push animation.
Good grief.
God. Oh, what is this thing? Give me the boss title card. Poisonous armored dragonoid Trask. Not
Good.
Turask, Trask.
Good grief. Metal as fuck. Good grief.
Biomissile, holy shit.
Is there going to be enough time to kill this thing before it powers up and does its spin move? Yes. So it looks like the trick there is to spread the damage around a bit more. Okay, I can do that. Phase max health is 420. Oh boy.
Oh wow, that was a double damage attack, and I did 843 damage. I love
Nice.
elements.
Why am I stuck with Maria in my party when she does nothing? Good grief, the encounter rate. But it's these guys. I know what to do with these guys. You just hit them with a full 6-point combo triangles. Like it's Resonance of Fate or something.
Oh boy, I love poison. God.
Oops. Distracted.
And I got another level from that fight. Is it happening?
Is what happening?
I need Ashley, the protagonist, to give up and take the dark power within him.
This sounds like a not very heroic thing to do.
This is a gritty game with anti-heroes and more anti-heroes. And prisoner number 666 on the death row inmate list.
Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten that.
And after all that, he's named fucking Brad.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap, I have a map. And I'm up there. Right, this is the area that I've got a map of on my other screen as well. This way. I like that they've used fallen masonry to create random hurdles in the dungeon corridor.
Yeah, it's a little silly.
That's a little... We put this stupid platform mechanic in our game, we'd better get some use out of it. At least it's not like the mech platforming in the last level.
Oh, I still got poison. Okay, I can drop a few healing items on myself so I don't... Some strange contraption is keeping the door closed.
So I didn't realise that Citan's got his double X Deathblow unlocked. That's fun. It's doing twice as much damage as any of his other Deathblows. What's Faye got? Faye still hasn't. Oh, that's right, because he was out of the party for so long. But Citan actually has 2 6-point Deathblows.
Wow. Wow.
Whereas Maria doesn't even appear on the menu.
God.
She's only a temporary character, I think. Although she's got a mech.
Ow, fucking spikes. Are you kidding me? Fucking environmental hazards are the worst. Oh no. Why did I get... Oh no. Why did I get an encounter on the row of spikes? That is probably going to be bad. Why does that white look like a Yeti? And why did these ghouls look like skull chickens?
What?
Skull peacocks. I'm not joking. Oh my god.
So, on ahead. Is that right? This way. Yes. And up a bunch of stairs. Let us pause in the middle of this emergency to go and find the treasures.
Oh, yep, it immediately spiked me. Fuck you. God damn it.
Can you die from spikes in this?
Maybe, but they only do 10 damage and I have 1,000 health.
Oh, that's alright then. It's not quite as bad as Fantasia, though.
The percentage based, yeah.
That was rough.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Tales, I didn't realize that, I like Hyoka. It's a good anime, and I don't really... Like, a lot of the other characters have a lot more roles, but, or their voice actors do, but the lead heroine, Chitanda, not so much. But she is, what's-her-face, Majiru in Berseria, and also apparently Nova in Zillia 2. and that makes me really happy and kind of sad that I can't play it in Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Although, like, Nova's English VA did a fantastic job of a character who's basically all voice acting.
Yeah.
I fucking love Nova. She's great.
Yep. And if I had to pitch to you on one thing, it's that Nova's VA, for the Japanese version at least, is the lead in Hyoka. And I also like Hyoka for a lot of other reasons.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to rewatch it soon, even though I watched it like 7 times. Oh my god, dart traps? Why? What kind of fucked up prison is this? God damn it. Don't even let your prisoners get out. Don't fucking layer their path with fucking dart traps. Oh, God. Okay, I made it through that room.
I love how when you put in a 6-triangle combo, like, they clearly couldn't afford to animate a full 6-triangle combo, so the last 3 or 4 hits are just the same thing.
Yeah.
Particularly on phase, it's just the same punch 4 times. Like, shit, I don't know what to do. I must keep punching. I think it's this way. Where am I?
Yeah, I don't know why these ghouls are skull peacocks, like skeletal peacocks with mohawks. But they are.
Skeletal peacocks with a mohawk. I mean, like, that's a pretty rad character design. Why is Big Joe here? Why? The actual shit. That door won't open. Where am I? I'm in that stairwell. Let's go take the other stairwell. Why is Big Joe in the dungeon? He's just halfway down this spare, like, elevator bypass shaft to tell you that a door is locked and not going to open. Why? I think if I go, oops, this way.
Okay,
It's not even a staircase you need to take because there's this other staircase. So it's not like he's there to signpost puzzle or anything. Something very satisfying about rotating your thumb around a D-pad to do spiral stairs.
Yeah. Oh, a save point. I'm gonna heal and then reload my guns because I have the sneaking suspicion I'm gonna need to use these guns on something.
Probably. I think if I go down here, there's a chest. Oh, it's these guys again. Cool.
I will say Wild Arms 2 is a lot more, like, thoroughly more interesting than Wild Arms 1 in every way. I mean, it's also utterly ridiculous. Oh my fucking god! I hate you, game! I hate you a lot!
Dare I ask?
There's a door that you interact with it, and it's like, what awaits on the other side of this door is, and then it slides open and it fucking spears you!
Ah.
What a dick move!
That's pretty incredible.
Holy shit. Oh my god, now there's a row of doors! Oh no! Come on! That one doesn't have a spear coming out of it. Okay.
Maria just learned Robo Kick. I'm sensing a pattern.
Oh my god, what are the bone drakes? Aren't those wow, already? I didn't know we were that high level. Bone drakes. What the fuck?
Are you having fun there, Devon?
What is this fucking dungeon? This literal dungeon because I was tossed into prison.
Economy
God.
ether. Oh, as in economy ether. That presumably makes all my ethers cheaper.
Yeah, it's your fairy ring. Maybe just emerald ring.
Halve CP usage in battle.
That's fairy ring. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not actually using any ethers in battle at the moment, but what the heck. Because I've got 99 full heals, because they cost 50 in the shop. Because, like, this isn't a game that's about actually challenging you. It's a game about making sure you go to the shops.
Yeah. Just because it happened twice doesn't mean there'll be a third. What? Fuck you, you stupid... I'm glad there's just a fucking kick button so I can kick everything. You have to... Oh my god, that's so dumb. Whatever. Solve problems by kicking things.
Well, if it works. This fucking
And now
saw blade attack. That saw blade is twice as big as any character.
And now I just had to time a fireball between extending spike traps. So I could light a torch and open the door. Wow.
That's not what I wanted. Oh hey. So Citan only has one more death blow to learn.
At your current level anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're pretty high level.
Well, the level 7 death blows are like quest specific.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All Big Joe says now is, because I've unlocked the door from the other side, I'm thinking about life, so leave me alone. That's all he says! Just loitering at the bottom of this staircase. Why does he even exist?
Oh my god! I just had to mash a button to get a lever because it was hard to move because it was rusted.
Somebody learned all the wrong lessons from FF8.
Yeah.
Don't break free. God damn it. I've done 400 some damage to you. Ow. Oh dear. Sorry, Satan, this is not the fight where you get to go over 1,000,000 XP. Faye's already there.
That's a little obnoxious. I have no idea what I'm aiming to do in this room, but, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, I got on over to the other side of that rubble. Oh, this looks like... Okay. I found the barracks. That's not where I want to go. Okay. Oh my god, guillotines! That's not safe at all! This isn't even part of the dungeon! This is just in the hallway. Fuck!
Yeah, up the ladder. Yes, more of the enemies that let me work on my techniques.
Oh wow, they're up on crosses. That's not good.
Christ, stop picking on the little girl. Ah. One of Satan's attacks appears to be he points a finger gun at the enemy and then...
He just pokes him.
Yeah. Satisfactory.
Oh no. I have to fight this enemy one-on-one!
Uh-oh.
And it was the boss I just fought. But I am Nightblazer. I've transformed.
What?
The one thing I do know is I know I can fight.
That's some, like, proper anime dialogue.
Oh man. Okay, so I have normal attack or I have my special powers where I would normally have my bayonet or my like rifle shot. I have either Knight's Disintegrator Blade or Organic Particle Accelerator Gun.
Ye gods.
Let's use Hot Fencer.
Hot Fencer. Really?
That's his sword.
Oh my god.
Do 750 damage in a normal attack. Take 0 damage even though he punched me. Well, let's just do a normal attack then. Pow! Another 390. God.
Where am I going? Can I not jump on this? I can. Oh boy.
Banisher! Destroy everything! Incredible.
Eee. So yeah, the last couple of dungeons haven't been as good as the two before them. The two before them were great, they were really atmospheric. These two have just been, here's a place with some silly jumping in it. Literally don't do anything, Maria. No good can come of it. Good grief, this staircase is unnecessarily long. I wonder if it's actually any longer than the others, or whether I'm just perceiving it differently. Whether they only actually made one staircase. Oh. Okay. What have we found ourselves in? So that doesn't work. Ah, hang on. Right. Oh my fucking god. It is Evangelion.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not, but it kind of is. They were trying to create a new life, an ultimate living weapon, by connecting a human living brain to a gear directly. I like how we're interrupting the sabotage that Dominia is carrying out, and she's just telling us a story about one of our characters' dads. Ah, so wells are human plus gear in some way.
Hmm.
Oh, and now Billy's fucking dad has showed up again out of nowhere because he always does this, and fuck this guy.
God, he looks like an asshole.
He is an asshole. He's not our side, but he's an asshole. At one point, he was considered to be the next Gebler Commander-in-Chief. I believe that, given they're the bad guys. So did she actually sabotage anything? So now the friggin' submarine has somehow been winched up into the Sky City. I bet it didn't have to climb the fucking Tower of Babel and do that fucking jumping puzzle. Grumble. Ominous shot of the mech.
The Black Knight, Night Blazer. God. Oh. The demon who possesses you and the lost guardian blade, Argatlam, have met. These two powers joined within you and came to a balance, neither attaining supremacy. The holy power and the demonic combined with your own soul to become Night Blazer.
Fucking metal.
Holy shit!
So Faye has reached the point of actually volunteering to fight without people having to nag him, at least. Shut up, Bart, talking about not liking the idea of working for free. You've literally not charged for anything at any point in the game or displayed that motivation at all. You're the worst pirate ever. You know, Billy's insufferable too, but I'm with him when he asks his dad to never speak a word. Oh, I should screenshot this and send it to Jackson.
God.
I shouldn't have named a character after a real person. It's gross, but also it's hilarious. Jackson joins the party, but doesn't have a mech yet.
I should go check out my walkthrough and see how far into this I am.
I didn't upgrade all my gears at the last shopping opportunity, and it's going to want me to use some of them. Ah, so that's 80. Cool. It's AV Unit 01. Sorry. 00. Prototype one. The one that tries to kill Gendo in, like, episode 2.
Yeah. Okay, apparently, in this poorly formatted list. I am on chunk 5 of 11 of disc 1. So, not bad. I'm not going to actually use this walkthrough, though, because, well, there's 2 is good enough that I probably won't need it.
So apparently Maria's father has actually turned evil.
Oh boy.
He's not just helping the bad guys because he's worried about her or something. Generator 1's LE, I think. I don't know. I think this must be Eco.
Of all the fucking things to take from Final Fantasy VI, this? Good.
What's that?
The fucking you have to split up the parties thing.
Oh, yeah.
I never liked that.
So... you put a heal. Got a heal I want to steal. Got a heal. Where the hell am I? If necessary, I will go right down to the fucking dock to mess with all my gears. Do that? Yep. Jolly good. Or maybe not. Uh, uh. Okay, how do I get to the Yggdrasil? Because I definitely need to tweak some gears. Oh, come on.
That's rude.
No kidding. And I went to the wrong location, so I've got to watch the lift go up and down again. I'm good at video games. Tonight in Change Party. It's those two. Oh, that's your tweet, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Jeez, okay. Okay. Oh, and I got that, ether...
The ether. The economy ether.
Yeah. Such a dumb
Remember the
name.
dumb pun. Oh.
Let's go and do the mission. Oh, I already checked my equipment. What? How are these fucking peons all doing 250 damage to my mech?
Holy shit.
Fuck off!
All fucking 6 of them. Jeez.
Yep. And
They're all too far away.
my attack all will hit a maximum of 3.
This is the worst.
This is bullshit! Is it at least going to be enough to kill them? Yes, it does take out the peons. The fucking mechs do less damage than the soldiers.
That's
I must
surreal.
I must have some weird thing with my
Beam, probably, because they're
Yeah.
using beams. That seems wrong. Like, even if they were doing, like, even if you have half damage on beams, that's still, those guys are doing 220, 230, and the beams would be doing like
it's
150.
nonsense. I have no idea what's going on. But I've survived, so it's fine. And I have a heal equipped, and this is going to be a short fight, so I don't need to worry too much about fuel.
$17 damage.
Yeah. Something is very, very backwards with these damage calculations. Because my triangle attack there did like 80, but my X attack, which is supposed to be the fierce one, did substantially less.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on? I can repeat generator 1? I'm going to assume I can't.
They are doing...
Am I actually going to get a turn at any point?
Wow!
That doesn't bode well. If I lose this fight, do I have to do the whole thing over again? Because these guys are munching me. I picked the wrong robot.
Good God. Maybe you should boost. Doesn't that speed you up?
Yeah. Good news is I can one-hit these guys. Let's put the booster on and see whether that helps at all.
Complete lack of damage if it's not in a combo is kinda fucked up.
Yep. I'm very glad that was enough to kill it, because I don't think I can heal again. Okay. 480 fuel remaining. That was the wrong choice of gear. Still, these last two gears are much better equipped.
Because they're on the A team. And also, they're just probably better mechs.
Quite possibly. Don't attack the giant mech first. That is a way to fail. Whoa!
Citadel. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage.
That's quite a lot. I wonder whether it's deliberate that sometimes the enemies go back to different places than they set out from.
It would probably... It's probably a deliberate thing just because it makes the framing look better on some layouts.
Like the way characters move around in Skies of Arcadia not mattering very much.
I ought to play that game.
It's alright. Encounter rate's way too high for the whole game. Like, absurdly high.
Yeah, that seems to be the biggest problem of older games. They just don't know how to chill out with that.
What? Fucking thing just did 3,000 HP damage to me.
God.
Yeah. How much HP does this thing have? Fuck.
God.
What's that going to cost? So that would leave me with 220 fuel.
And you're ticking down 60 to time also because of booster.
Yeah, that wouldn't leave me. That wouldn't actually buy me any more attacks. This is a problem.
God. Well, best you can do is hope you finish it off. Which is grim.
I'm dead. Now, how far back is this going to put me? It's an actual fucking game over, are you kidding? When did I last save? Oh, that's right. I saved after setting up my party.
Oh, Tales of Link is out.
Really? Already?
Yeah? It's on the Google Store.
That was quick.
Yeah. This app is incompatible with all of your devices. Well, that sucks.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I have a Kindle and a really crappy old phone that I just use as like an Android device, so it doesn't surprise me. Tales of Link has soft launch, should be available in other regions soon. So.
Cool. Let's... Is there any way to see... what my gear death blows are? Guess not. So I know that Ellie can beat the first one fairly handily. Generator 1, Ellie. Generator 2, Billy. Generator 3, try Satan again. Generator 4, Faye. So let's check Billy can do mission 2. Yes, he can.
Does he have a fucking cape?
He has a massive cape.
That's not functional at all.
Nope. Yeah, this is going to make a difference. He can actually damage them with his regular attacks.
What? Fucking inconsistent bullshit.
I know! He should probably go attack a different one, because that was trivial. Let's have another go at Satan's mission. Don't really know what I could do differently.
Maybe once you get down to just the Citadel, you can turn Booster off, because you don't need to... You can basically just get an attack in anyway, because it's so slow.
But it won't help that much. It might get me one extra attack.
Well, I mean, if you turn Booster off and you're not draining 60 fuel a turn, you can probably... You might be able to use more... wow! Sonic Boom right off the bat, huh?
Yep. Right. No. No way I'm recovering from this.
God, I can't believe there's 4 opportunities for the game to hard game over you.
Yeah. I need to use Billy in all 4 fights.
Yeah? Probably also would help to not have... Like, I don't know that Satan is doing a whole lot. Like, it might be better you to use someone with an actual weapon.
Suppose, yeah, I'll try Bart. And I'll put Bart against the second one. Billy against the third. Oh, I don't have any ammo for my mech's handgun. That's novel.
Does that mean that you can't use it, or that you have the standard ammo and no additional effects?
I think it means you can't use it, but it's the weak attack and the ether attack is the best one anyway.
Yeah.
Changing assignments is just so laborious.
Because it has to run through the entire thing.
Generator 1, Ellie. That's fine. Generator 2... Let's put Bart at Generator 2. Billy at Generator 3. Faye at Generator 4. I haven't even tried Generator 4 yet. Apparently it's the hardest. And Bart does not have a lot of HP in his mech. That could be a problem. No, wait.
As long as he hits him fast enough. And hard enough.
He's got relatively good evasion. Like, he's dodged 2 and blocked 2. So... Nah, this isn't gonna work.
Wow, that's pitiful.
No kidding. Even his fierce attack does no damage.
That's gone. Well, that's one down and you're kind of taking a beating.
Can I go any higher? No. Okay.
Oh my god, he's getting so many attacks off.
Still, I think I've got it. Oh, that was close.
God.
It needn't have been quite that close if I'd realised what attack to use to prioritise use of. That's a good start. Oh, hang on, what does the Jessie Cannon do? I might try the Jessie Cannon.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Were you on stream when I used the Jessie Cannon before?
No.
Right. Wait and see. The plot beat with the Jesse Cannon is a thing of intense beauty.
I will wait with bated breath. That was sure an impactful gun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, like, the actual plot explanation of this is even more absurd than you think.
Only 411 damage. What the fuck?
I don't know how to beat this thing. I do not know how I'm supposed to beat this thing at all.
And you only have one real heal, since you just had to use...
Yeah. That does no damage?
Does it have a special gimmick? Or is it just this obnoxiously strong enemy?
There's nothing in the guide about it. I don't think.
That impact
Oh, maybe
gun
there's
misses.
I think it has 5,000 HP. What is it supposed to do?
Wow.
Oh, hang on. The first encounter drops an item that nullifies the damage from one of the attacks.
Oh boy. So...
Yeah, so apparently you should do this one last. But I think I'm going to call it for tonight's stream. That's 2 hours 20 minutes. That's some fucking nonsense though. Jesus.